Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing today? It's early. This is an early vlog. It is currently 3:28 p.m. on Tuesday, August 2nd. And I thought I would just sit down and vlog for a little bit in the early afternoon. I might make some other videos, but I'm not sure. I also need to see if Alex can take me over to Tanya Jean's house at about 7:15 to get there at about 7:30, because I think I'm going to try to go to the meeting tonight with her. That's the mailman honking. And then see if he can pick me up afterwards from her house. If not, I will Uber home or something like that, but I don't think he has any plans tonight. So yeah, so that's my plan for the evening. First things first, just get this, have my coffee. First things first, have this discussion about my CAT scan. And I'm rather nervous about this. So, got the results from my CAT scan. Things are not improving. And they are recommending that I have this MMAE. I'll tell you what it's called. Hold on a second, because I was just reading about it. It is called middle meningeal artery embolization as an adjacent treatment to surgery. So, with the bleeding on my brain, if it was getting chronic, what they would do is they would go in and put they're called burr holes, I guess, in my head. And it's between, like, my scalp and my brain. And then they release the blood. This is where they go in through my groin, and they put in a catheter, and they run it up. This is terrifying to me. The woman that I talked to on the phone today, she was really, really nice, because I found out that they had recommended this, and so then I called the place that I'm having the procedure, and she was like the clinical nurse that's like in charge, and so she was explaining everything to me, and she was fantastic. And she said they had done like 15 of them last month, and that the risk was really, really low of anything happening. I think like the risk of stroke is less than like 1% or something like that. But basically what they have found is that things aren't getting any better, and in fact it could look like they're getting a little bit worse. And so this will go in, and this won't take away any of the bleeding. This will just stop further bleeding on my brain. And what they do is they cauterize, like they find the area that the bleed is happening, and then they cauterize that. And then they go in, and she said at 2 weeks, at 4 weeks, and at 8 weeks, they do further imaging to see like what's happening. And she said usually at 2 weeks you can't see anything. At 4 weeks it started to look like it's improving, because the bleeding has stopped. And so then your brain is absorbing its own, like, the bleeding. And then at 8 weeks, it's fully resolved. So, this is what they're recommending. And I have to be put under general anesthetic for it, which that terrifies me, because I've never had that done before. I was actually just talking to Tanya about it. And Tanya's like, after everything that I've had, she said, like, general anesthetic is like the least of my worries. She said, you know, like, she was like, it's the best sleep that you ever have. And everybody that I've talked to has said the same thing. And but it just really, really makes me nervous that I'm gonna have to have this done. So that's on Thursday. So until then, I'm just kind of laying low, honestly. I don't know that I was like looking around today to see if there was any like drama videos to film or anything, and there wasn't really a whole lot. So I might take a couple days off. I already did last weekend, but I might take a couple days off unless something happens. Well, tomorrow I probably we'll film some videos. I don't know. I might get done with this vlog and be like, I want to start filming some videos, you know. I mean, it's only 3:30, and so it'll probably be, you know, 4:15 or something when I finish this vlog. I'm just worried about it. I'm scared and I'm nervous about it. You would think after, I don't know. I'm just scared. She was so nice. I talked to her for probably 10 minutes on the phone, and, you know, I have to be there on Thursday at 6 a.m. and it's an outpatient procedure, and she said they block out like 3 hours for it, and she said that after the procedure I have to lay and sleep for like 3 to 4 hours, because they don't want, like, where they take the catheter out, they don't want something to happen there. I don't really understand that. My dad was kind of explaining that to me. So I have to lay flat, and then she said after that I should be able to go home, and so fingers crossed, prayers welcomed. I hope everything goes really, really well with this. That will be on Thursday. So I'm going to vlog. Well, this is today's vlog, and then I'll vlog tomorrow. And then I don't know that I'll vlog on Thursday. I can't imagine I'll come home and feel like, I mean, maybe I will. I don't know. But depending on how well I feel, I can't imagine that I will. But I will. Oh, I did want to say this because I know that people will wonder what's going on. If I remember, I will try to post something on Thursday on the Vloggerinos group to say that the procedure went well, or I guess if it didn't. She told me, she said, you know, if something would happen, she said, and there was any risk involved or whatsoever, she said, then worst case scenario, you would like spend the night in the hospital or something like that. And I was like, oh, okay. So that's that. And yeah, so she was going to have the guy that is doing the procedure call me and give me a little bit more information about it. And she told me that they would also explain more to me when I got there. Apparently, they sometimes do these under conscious sedation. But she told me that they couldn't do it because of where they're going in for it or something like that. I don't know. It just makes me really, really nervous. Makes me really scared. And, yeah. But also, I guess, you know, looking at this in a positive way, if this will, you know, Alex was trying to be really sweet about the whole thing, and he was like, babe, he was like, if this will take care of, like, what you've been, like, watching so closely, because I've had to continue to get these CAT scans done every month, you know, and if this will stop it and take care of it going further, and mean that, you know, I can more quickly get back to some kind of, you know, normality physically, and be able to travel and things like that, then that would be a great thing, right? But it's an elective procedure. She said that to me on the phone. She goes, you know, this is an elective procedure. And I said, yeah. And she said, so you don't have to get it done. This is just what they're recommending. And I said, I understand that. But if it's like two neurosurgeons, the neurointerventionist, and my neurologist, they're all recommending this. So, and there's like a whole team that like looked at my stuff, and this nurse and like these nurses as well looked at it. And if they're all recommending it, then I can't imagine that it's something that I shouldn't do, you know? I don't know. It scares me. Makes me... I'm trying to like look at it with a positive outlook, and, you know... I mean, like, I was talking to Tanya, and she said, I understand that you're scared, because I've talked to her about this before. And they brought this up to me before. My neurologist has brought up to me this procedure as well as the burr hole procedures, as far as different options to remove the bleeding on my brain. And so when I was talking to Tanya, she said, I know that you're scared to get this done, but she said, I don't think bleeding and water on your brain is good either, you know? And I'm like, yeah. So anyway, scared about that. So that's my Thursday. Slept great last night. Oh, last night, so I didn't vlog yesterday when Alex got home and stuff like that. Oh, Sarah came and picked me up, and we had the CAT scan and everything like that. We had so much fun, and we're gonna start making it a regular thing. So Sarah picked me up, went to the CAT scan place, and then after that we drove through this neighborhood that I like over there. It's called, if you live anywhere in the on the north side of Indianapolis, it's called Jackson's Grant. It's all of these like really kind of like cool houses. And so we drove through there and we were looking at these houses. It's a neighborhood that I wanted to live in, and I told Caroline, and Caroline's like, yeah, for like $1.5 million. She was like, these are expensive in here. And the thing is, they're like kind of modern, and they have like rooftops on them that you could like, they have like rooftop like, you know, gardens and stuff. Sarah's like, I love driving through and looking at houses, so we did that. Uh-oh, what is this? Is this a delivery? I was supposed to get Amazon. I ordered new treats for Boo Radley, and I ordered allergy medicine. I don't know, it doesn't sound like it's coming from me though. Didn't pull up far enough, the truck. So Sarah and I, we drove through and looked at all the houses, and that was really cool. And then I was like, would you mind going to Macy's? Because I hadn't gone to Macy's in forever, and I was talking about school clothes shopping and stuff like that. And I was like, you know, I've literally lived in the same 3 t-shirts and the same 3 shorts all summer long. And I was like, I need to get a few things. Oh.
You finally ordered something. I can come to your place.
You wanted to come to my place?
Yeah, last time I came by, you're like, something for me? I was like,
oh, you're so sweet. Thank you.
This time, I get the biggest for you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Is that it?
That is it.
All right.
Hey, have a good day.
Hey, you too. Ugh. Wasn't that so nice? He's like, I finally got to deliver something to you. What a nice guy. You guys want to see what I got? So here it is. Big box. What is going on here? Well, it's dog food and allergy medicine. Does this even have my name on it? Yeah. Dog treats and allergy medicine. Oh, okay. So see, this is how I order Boo Radley's food. If you can see. So we put those up in the cabinet, and then you just pick them out. And then if you have dogs, that don't have any teeth, Tanya and the vet both taught me this. If you have dogs that don't have any teeth, these Little Jack small dog training treats are what we give them. And they love them. And they come 3 in a pack. So there we go. So anyway, so then Sarah and I... So then Sarah and I, we went to Macy's. And, what was I going to say? Because I just kind of wanted to look around. Honestly, I wanted to go to like the Ralph Lauren section. I love the Ralph Lauren section at Macy's. And I wanted to see if they had any t-shirts. Like, well, they have these in every color. But I wanted to see, you know, like the striped ones that I wear and stuff like that. I wanted to see if they had any like summer ones that were on sale, because it's, you know, summer going into fall. And so I was just like looking around at stuff, and the jeans that I wear, which is the Buffalo pair or Buffalo brand, because they're real stretchy. Y'all know I've talked about how I've had problems with those in the past. They were having a sale on those jeans. So I bought 2 pairs of the Buffalo jeans, and then I bought a pair of, they're like, I don't really know what color I would call it. They're actually kind of like this, if this was like a little bit bluer. And, like this is like a gray, you know? So they're kind of like this grayish blue, and they're pants, but they're the Buffalo brand. And they're stretchy waist too. So I bought those, that was 3. And then I feel like I bought a pair of shorts too, but maybe I didn't. Oh no, I bought those 3 pairs of pants, and then when I was in the Ralph Lauren section, I was going through the clearance, and something hanging off my eye over there. And they had a jean jacket that was like paint splattered, like not horribly, but it just looked like, you know, like you had been painting in it. And it was like, it had been like 198 or something like that, and it was marked down to like 83, I think. So I got that because I wanted a denim jacket really bad the last couple years to wear like with khakis and like a white t-shirt in the fall. And it fits me perfectly. And so I got that denim jacket as well. So we did that, and then we went and we looked around a bunch of places. And then after that, she was going to take me home, and she was like, "Are you hungry?" And I was like, she said, I'm really wanting mac and cheese. And so we went and got mac and cheese. And we went to this area called Som Park that I used to go swimming at the city pool when I was a kid, and Alex and I have gone there a couple times. It's like the city pool park area. They also have like a golf course there. It's like a public golf course and stuff like that. So Sarah and I went in there to go, and I said, "Oh, go down to the pool, because then we can like see like everybody at the pool and whatever, you know." I haven't been into this pool in like 3 or 4 years. Well, in Indianapolis, I think this might just be like nationwide, they're really having a hard time finding people to work as like lifeguards and workplaces like in public pools in the summers. So it was closed down. Like they had never opened it this summer. And I was like, oh my God, it's an abandoned, like, because it looks like they have water slides and everything. So it kind of looked like an abandoned water park. So I told Sarah, I said, well, maybe you could bring me over here next week and we could film a video going all around this abandoned pool. And she was like, oh yeah, totally. So we're going to do that next week. I'll probably put that on my Peter Does Stuff channel. So anyway, we sat there and we ate our mac and cheese, and then we did something else. It was just fun. It was just fun to run around, and you know, we were listening to music and all this kind of stuff. And so then she brought me home, and I filmed a drama video when I got home, and then I filmed, no, that was it. I filmed a drama video and got that up, and then, what else did I do? And then Alex came home, and he got home at about 6:30. And he asked me on the way home, he was like, do you want me to, you know, like, do you want to order a pizza? I was going to get Papa John's. And I was like, no, I'm not really hungry, because I had that macaroni and cheese. So he ordered Papa John's, and he ate it when he got home. I had watched, I forgot to say this, the night before, after I vlogged, I watched the first 3 episodes of the new Pretty Little Liars that's on HBO Max. It's called Pretty Little Liars, The Original Sin. You guys, it is so good. Like, it is really, really good. I was blown away. And it's very, very scary. and it references a lot of horror movies. Like, there's a scene at the beginning, like when they're in the classroom and the teacher is like calling on people, that is like right out of Halloween. And then it talks about like Brian De Palma movies, like Body Double and Dress to Kill, and then like Texas Chainsaw Massacre is kind of in it. I'm getting eaten alive right now by mosquitoes, and they're these like little small mosquitoes. So I watched the first 3 episodes of that. That would have been Sunday night? Yeah, that was Sunday night after I got done vlogging. Really good. Really, really good. I highly recommend it. Comes out every Thursday. So it's like they put the first 3 episodes out, and then I just wish they would put the whole season out. So Alex watched the first 3 episodes of that last night because I was telling him how good it was. And yeah, so I did that. And then last night he went to bed. Well, I laid down and took a nap because I was really tired at like 8:30 or 9, and I slept until he came upstairs, and then he was going to bed really early last night. Oh, my neighbors are having something. I can hear them all coming out of this place over the condo over here. So he went to bed, and then I got up and I watched RuPaul's Drag Race, Canada's Drag Race or whatever, the next episode. And then bugs. And then I watched the first 2 episodes and they're an hour and a half long. They're like an hour and 36 minutes long. Flowers in the Attic, the origin. So it's like the beginning. It's not the movie. I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about the TV series. It's 4 episodes. It's based on the book Garden of Secrets, I think. And it's like before everything happens in Flowers in the Attic. It's like the story of like the grandmother and how Corinne, like she's the grandmother that puts him in the attic, like her being born and everything like that. So it's really good. And I was talking to Tanya, and Tanya's like, I think it's really slow. And I said, I think it's really good. I think they were having some kind of like neighborhood meeting or something like that over there. But I said, Tanya, I can't believe that you don't like it. I thought that you would really like it. I said, you love those V.C. Andrews books. And she's like, yeah, it's just really slow. It is really slow. But it takes you all the way back to the very beginning with so it starts with like the great grandmother Olivia, and she was never able to tell her story, and now that she's dead she can tell her story, and so it's like all told in retrospect, you know, and about the grandfather and how the weirdness of the family it all starts and all this kind of stuff. And it explains a lot. It really, really explains a lot. It's good. I like it. And so I watched the first 2 episodes of that last night, and with RuPaul's Drag Race Canada. And then tonight, well, I don't know if I'm planning on going to the meeting. Then I will probably watch Only Murders in the Building, and then more of Flowers in the Attic. And then tomorrow, I'm just going to kind of relax around the house and stuff, and then get ready for my procedure on Thursday, which I'm terrified of. I'm in good hands. I know that they know what they're doing. So that's been my last couple days. I've been sitting out here a lot. Tanya was saying it's like weird weather. I was like, it is weird weather. It's like it's totally cloudy outside. And my neighbors across the street, she and her friend were out, and her friend was leaving. And I said, did you guys go to the pool? And she goes, no, we wanted to. She goes, but it's so cloudy. There's no sun out. And I said, I think it's supposed to be cloudy like the next couple days. Because remember, I looked at that. I looked at the weather, and it was like not nice at all. Let's see. Loading. See, it says 80 and sunny. It is feels like 84. Here, let's like look this up right here. See, It's not sunny. I think the weather is wrong. It says 80 and sunny. Okay, daily. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 94. Mostly sunny skies, so tomorrow might be a sunny day. And then it's like the next 5 days it's like rain. But like warm. So it's going to be like real muggy. I don't think we're going to have like any really, really nice weather anymore this month. I don't know. I don't know. I wish we would though. Yeah, we had such a fun time yesterday, just kind of running around and being silly and stuff. It was nice. And talked to Tanya, talked to Valerie, talked to my sponsor, talked to my dad. I feel like I've talked on the phone a lot the last 24 hours. I need to trim my beard is what I need to do. Like go in and trim all this around, but I don't really want to. Hi. My vlogs have been so much shorter lately that, well, I guess there was one that was like 40 minutes, but most of my vlogs have been shorter lately. And so now at like the 20-25 minute mark, I'm kind of like, I'm running out of things to say. So anyway, Tanya was saying, she was like, isn't this weather... My feet are itching me. I have these sandals on. My feet are itching me because these bugs are biting me like crazy. Tanya was saying, isn't this weird weather? And I was like, it is kind of weird weather. Because it really, like, seems kind of almost like the end of September. It doesn't really feel like we're at, like, the first week of August at all. It feels like we're in the end of September. But... kind of what you get sometimes, you know. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit, I guess. I feel like it's cooler now than it was in June, which is weird. And I feel like last June it was like really cool at first. And we I don't know, it's coffee is good. I didn't put any cream in it today though, and I kind of wish I would put some cream in it. Maybe I'll go in and read a few comments off of the vlog. If I'm gonna sit out here, I'm gonna need a spray with like mosquito medicine. I was a spray because I'm like getting eaten alive. Okay. Let's see. Carrie's 2 cents. She said, I remember my mom always refused to go buy all new school clothes for hot weather, LOL. So she would get me only 2 new outfits and a pair of shoes and actually go shopping when it cooled off. I thought she was so mean for that. Now that I'm a mom, I 100% get it. Well, I totally get it too. I mean, there's no reason to have like, you know, it's like school starts, right? So we want to have all these fall clothes and you're seeing like all this fall stuff, but the reality is fall isn't out yet, you know? I actually think it's funny because I was like watching these shows. Did you guys see the ad for this new movie on, I think it's on Lifetime, because The Flowers in the Attic is on Lifetime. It's called The Bad Seed 2. So there's like all of these things coming out, right, that are very like horror-ish, Halloween-ish, like back to school, you know, like this Pretty Little Liars totally reminds me of like fall and stuff like that. And it takes place like in September and October. And so it's like you get your mindset with like pumpkin spice lattes and all this kind of stuff, right? Like fall is here, when in actuality, okay, it's 89 degrees outside. And you're like in a turtleneck sweater thinking that that looks cute for school. That doesn't look cute for school, okay? It looks stupid to anybody else. Looks stupid to me when I'm sitting here on my front porch and you're walking by in a turtleneck sweater, okay? Because I'm sitting in sweat shorts and a t-shirt, okay, burning up. So, but... I always thought that way. And I think that's why, like, yesterday when Sarah was like, do you want to go anywhere else? I was like, would you mind going to Macy's? Like, I kind of wanted to do some school shopping for Peter. And I bought all these pants, and I'm like, I don't really need these pants right now. I mean, I'm not going to need them probably till October or November, but they were on sale. So, Carrie, I totally get it. Lauren said, I love hearing the nighttime noises. I love hearing the nighttime noises too, like when I sit out here. I think that's one of the things that's so comforting, is just like sitting out here. It stopped. That's one of the things that's so comforting, is just like sitting out here and listening to like the crickets and the cicada or whatever they are, you know, and even like the bullfrogs and all of that. Okay, Hannah said, One of Us's line was so well done. I was afraid to watch it because I love the book, but the show was so well done. So, One of Us's line is a book by Karen McManus that I actually read. And it's about these, like, I think 6 kids that are in detention together. And they all get there because of, like, they're not supposed to be there. Like, somebody, like, fixes it so that they end up in detention. And, then this kid dies. This all happens, like, I'm not ruining it. This is not a spoiler, I swear, okay? You read this on the back of the book. Then somebody dies, okay? So they turned it into a TV show. And Alex and I started watching the TV show, and the TV show was very adult. I will say that, okay? It was like very, very adult compared to the book. It was a young adult book. I mean, there just was a lot of like adult themes. It was good, but we only got like 2 episodes in, and then Alex watched the 3rd one, and so we're gonna start it over. We're gonna start watching it again, I think. Okay, let's see. Creason, hey, how are you doing? Oh my god, I didn't even know he still watched my vlog. He commented something to me, or sent me a DM on Instagram not too long ago, but he has followed me for a long, God, that is like, that means a lot. That really does, because like you've been around for a long time. He said, Nashville is a lot of fun. I'm born and raised pretty close by. 3 things I'd recommend are the First Art Museum, 5th and Broadway, lots of cute stores and places to eat, and Play Nashville has great drag shows. They've also started doing the big drag bus where you buy a ticket to get on a bus with some drag queens and ride around Nashville. I've never been, but it looks like a great time. Oh, thank you so much for the recommendation. So, yeah, we might do that. I mean, really, it's going to have a lot to do to see how this procedure goes and how I'm feeling and all of that kind of stuff. We were originally supposed to go this upcoming weekend with Melissa and Jason and Aaron and Eric, and we were going to do like a couples trip in Nashville, and like, that just kind of like fiddled out. We never talked about it. That was my neighbor. She was leaving in her VW convertible, which is so cute. Shaylin said, me, looking up things Peter says in the vlog, Frisco melts. Percale, love starting my mornings with Peter. Okay, a Frisco melt is like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like the bread. What's that bread called? Here, do you want me to look it up and tell you what Frisco melt is? Okay. Hold on just a second. It has Thousand Island dressing on it. One of the most popular menu items is the Frisco Melt, a double burger situated between 2 pieces of sourdough bread. Steak and Shake opened shop in 1934, but really didn't hit the national scene big time until the 1990s, and now has over 500 locations around the world. Sadly, they're closing down left and right. The selling point is fresh, tasty burgers which are cooked to order. It's not fast food by any stretch, and yes, it is. In fact, it can be quite slow, but they'll get you out the door with a full stomach and a darn tasty burger. They also have some of the best chili in the world. One of the most popular items is the Frisco Melt, a double burger situated between 2 pieces of sourdough bread with 2 different cheeses and a tangy sauce that will keep you coming back for more. This, of course, unless you want to make your own at home. It's easier to do than you think. And then they give you directions. So if you want to make your own, you can Google search that. So, thank you, Shaylin, for that. Percale. Oh, I wonder if they do have Percale. percale sheets. Let's see what it says. Just tells you where you can buy them. What are percale sheets? Percale is a type of weave that produces material with a crisp hand feel and an airy structure. It is also known as plain weave. I don't like that. In addition to sheets, percale is used to construct men's dress shirts. So basically stiff is what they're saying. Okay. So let's go on. See if there's any other comments. Victoria is so sweet. She's like, you're in my prayers. All will go great at your appointment. Valerie, Victoria and others are really requesting you. I told her that the other night. I said, people are requesting you in the vlog. She's like, I'm famous now. That's what she said. Okay, HD Zine said, I love the ketchup cups too. I am sad about the Wendy's Frosties because they don't taste the same as they used to. They're less chocolate tasting and like there's more air pudding. I agree. Victoria said your bond with your mother-in-law warms my heart so much. Oh, thank you so much. I do. I have, honest to God, I have the sweetest, most compassionate, caring mother-in-law in the world, and she's so sweet. And the fact that it was her son that was out of town and she was checking in on me, I mean, like, that was so cool, wasn't it? She was like, do you want to go to lunch? Do you want to go to dinner? Do you want to hang out? We can do whatever. It was so sweet. Samantha said, I realize why I love these vlogs. It's like hanging out with someone, but there's no pressure to talk. As an intro, except you are talking here, see, because I'm reading your comment, Samantha. As an introvert who has to expend extrovert energy at work, these vlogs are so relaxing to me, and I'm also 5 months pregnant. Thank you, Peter. Oh, congratulations on that, Samantha. You know, it's interesting because people ask me all the time, they're like, you say you're an introvert, you say that you have social anxiety, but you film these videos and you talk to the world and you do this and you do that. Like, how do you do that when you have all of these like social anxiety issues? I really, to be honest with you, I don't know. Like, I'm very conscious of the fact, like, let's, you know, I don't want to get out of the comments because I want to make sure I'm still reading them down. But, like, I'm very conscious of the fact that 3,000 to 4,000 people watch this vlog every single night, right? Like, that's a lot of pressure to think that that many people are watching you just talk about absolute nonsense, you know? And that, let's be fair and say 60% of it enjoy it. The rest of them don't like me. They just watch. I don't know why. But, so, like, that's, I was like, is something rattling over there? And it's, my phone's in my lap, so it's not that. But, I mean, that's a little bit of pressure when you're a person that has a lot of social anxiety, right? I don't really know what it is, except for that, like, when I'm filming, I don't really think about the fact, so many bugs around me. I don't really think about the fact that people are going to be here, like, watching it. Like, I do, like, you know, like, reading Creason's comment, like, I know who Creason is, I've seen his Instagram, you know, like, he's messaged me before, like, you know, like, so I know who he is, and, like, but it seems, like, individual to me. I can't explain it any greater than that. You know, it's just, I think, like, when I never get videos anymore that hit, like, 60 or 100,000, but, like, when I did, I think that almost was, like, so far removed from reality for me that, like, I almost, like, that was bizarre to me. Like, sometimes I get more nervous doing, like, the Peterisms videos because it gets less views, and that, I feel like I can kind of, like, I can wrap my head around that. Like, that there's, that number, I can kind of wrap my head around that. If that makes sense, I don't know. So, but I appreciate that. And I am, Samantha too, an introvert and have social anxiety, so. Victoria said your friendship with Sarah is very endearing. Aw, thank you. We had such a good time yesterday. Melissa said, hi Peter, I go into Nashville, wait. If you go into Nashville, that would be so exciting. Don't know if Dollywood theme park is in Nashville. It's in Sevierville. Well, it's in It's right outside of, why can't I think of what this is called, which is one of my favorite places ever in the world. Gatlinburg, Tennessee. It's right outside of Gatlinburg, Tennessee. That would be something to do and see. Anyway, always wanted to go there. The southern states just have a different vibe. Wendy's has a good grilled chicken sandwich. I was so mad when they did away with their snack wraps. They were super good. Wish they would bring them back. Their baked potatoes are good too. You know what? I never think about Wendy's baked potatoes. They took away the baked potato with the broccoli. That was my go-to. The Frosties are great on a hot day. She goes on and on. Talk about, now they have a strawberry version. Have a great Tuesday, everyone. Heading to work soon, but at least I got to hang out before work. Thank you, Melissa. Anne said, oh yeah, Mike and Caroline talking about the tree. Totally normal. I'm about to have the same experience when my hubby and I go to the fan store to look for a new ceiling fan for the lanai. In fact, that reminds me that I'll have to go out with a ladder and measure how big the current fan is so I can make sure we get the same size fan. P.S. We have house cleaners too. Every 2 weeks they make our house sparkle. So many people were saying that they have house cleaners. Shauna said, hope you have a great day, Peter. Should be nice enough for a pool day. It will be 88 here in Kalamazoo, and I'm heading to the lake. Well, it wasn't. It wasn't a nice pool day at all. JK said that I should try the Beyond Jerky. So, little fact for y'all. I'm not a big beef jerky fan. I mean, I would eat it from time to time, like if I was on a road trip or whatever. But I didn't even know that they had Beyond Jerky. JK, I don't know if this is a he or a she, but I'm assuming the she, said, I'm a vegetarian also. I was at Burger King and I ordered the Impossible Burger and there was a group of teenagers behind and I overheard them order the Impossible Burger also and I was shocked. I think it tastes fantastic. I love it. I really, really like it. I actually think the Burger King one is better than the Cheesecake Factory one. So... Okay, Ghislaine said, you inspired me, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. You inspired me to get into a show. I told my teen daughter and she told me we should start watching Stranger Things. It has turned into the sweetest memories of us sitting together talking each night while watching an episode before bed. Oh, I love that so much. Squirrel Life said, your voice is getting me through some bad thunderstorms in my area. Thank you for being there for me. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Buttercup said, Peter, I can relate to spending the night at other people's houses. I am a night owl. It's currently like 3 a.m. and watching your vlogs, lol. So staying the night at like another person's house is hard because I stay up all night. Everyone goes to sleep at normal hours. Allison said, hey Peter, I love hearing you talk about Caroline's house. Taking no more than 30 to 45 minutes a day to do those little things keeps it clean. I keep Clorox or Lysol wipes under my sinks. Takes literally 30 seconds to wipe everything down every morning. I have one of those Bissell mop vac combos. Takes no time to go over my floors. Nothing more satisfying to me than to come home from work every day to a clean home. Am I weird? I don't think you're weird at all. And in fact, I used to keep house that clean. I really, really did. And like every day I try to like get up and make the bed and whatever, but like we used to clean like the bathroom like every week, you know, and like clean everything up and everything had a place, and that's just kind of like gone to the wayside. I don't really know what happened. I mean, if you walked into our house, you wouldn't be like, by any means, you wouldn't be like, this place is a complete pit. I mean, you would be like, wow, this is like, you know, organized chaos. No, you wouldn't at all. I mean, if you walked into our living room, you'd say, what do you think is a mess? If you walked into our kitchen, you would say, what do you think is a mess? Like everything is like orderly and in place, right? It just feels that way to me because I just love everything being spotless and clean and whatever. But it takes a lot to keep that up, so, you know. Okay, they also like, the thing is, Caroline also has a lot of storage area to keep things. I mean, we don't have that same kind of storage area. Oh, Tenette said CAT scan praying. I appreciate that. Okay, Kimberlini said, hey Peter, when I heard you mention the movie Flowers in the Attic recently, I thought you were referring to the only one I know of, 1970s, I think. I thought you were referring to the one where the evil witch keeps 3 kids prisoner in a room house. She's awful. There was an original movie of that. I don't think it was 1970s, though. The books are from, like, 70s to the 80s. I think the movie came out... I can't remember what that girl's name is. I want to say Slater, but that's not it. Flowers in the Attic. Like, she never ended up going on. Christy Swanson. She never really ended up going on to doing anything, remember? 1987 was when it came out. So there you go. I thought you were referring to the one where the evil witch keeps 3 kids prisoner in a room house. She's awful, but it's a good movie in my opinion. You should check it out, and for sure. And then she goes on to talk about the Ode to Billy Joe. I don't think I've ever seen that movie with Robbie Benson, so I'm gonna check that out. Melody said, hey Peter, high school reunions are no longer popular, and some are saying they are becoming obsolete due to social media and other factors. Boomers are more likely to attend one than Gen X or millennials, and the average attendance nowadays is around 20 to 40. I went to one and it was not worth cost. 10 years later, I invited 6 people I went to high school with to Las Vegas. We got some great discounts and had an amazing time. We're talking about pooling our money together for a super nice Airbnb in Florida next time. Oh, that's a cute idea. I like that. Photo Love Abs said, crickets and night creatures. I always hear this and know it's late summer and always heard this in the mornings. Love that. Oh my God, you guys, I got a couple comments from people that grew up going to Action Park, and I don't know why, but it made me so excited. So, Sugar something, I won't say it on here. Oh my God, family friendly. She said, I grew up going to Action Park. I remember the lines of ambulances waiting out front on standby, just waiting on people to get hurt. We used to call it Traction Park, LOL. You should look up the videos on YouTube and see the dangerous rides. It was crazy. The documentary, Class Action Park, that's what it's called, Class Action Park, it actually shows a lot of the, what is going on? There's like a bug like in my skin. It actually shows a lot of the rides. I was really pretty impressed with it. Caitlin said, I don't like Real Housewives of Dubai either. You're not alone. And I love pumpkin spice latte season, but it needs to be a wee bit chilly outside, not 90 degrees, said Caitlin. I agree. Kristen said she was starting Archive 89 or 81 tonight, and she said she'll let us know what she thinks of it. Let me know, because that might be one of my next shows that I watch. Be Thirsty Pretzel said, where do you guys come up with these profile names? I just want to know, like, where do you come up with Be Thirsty Pretzel? I like, that would never be anywhere on my range of thinking about a profile name. Anyway, she said, he said, I had a random thought when you were talking about the fast food places. Did you ever get Krispy Kreme when the place opened? Did the store ever open? The store did open, and I have not been there at all and tried it or anything. I need to try it for a review video. And then Christina said, which AC unit did you end up buying? I'm looking for something affordable to purchase. I have dysautonomia and heat intolerance, so if I can at least cool my bedroom, that would provide some relief. So let me go in here really quick and I will tell you which one I bought, because I don't know. I just like looked up the one that had like the best reviews on it. It wasn't the cheapest one, I will tell you that, and I haven't even used it yet because it hasn't been cool enough to use it. So we haven't even had to turn it on yet or anything. Maybe I'll use it tonight and see what we think. Okay. How do you go in here and see what you... Okay, here it is. So the last thing I bought was... Or I bought, it was called... It's by A.O. You don't have to... Do you have a pen? Did you get a pen? Who asked this? Christina? Christina, do you have a pen? Okay. Here we go. It's by A.O.L.O.S. I bought this on Amazon. Here you can see it. It's right here. That's what it looks like. Okay. It's about 2 feet tall. And it has a water tank in the bottom and the water tank in the top. And then you put these ice things in there. Evaporative air cooler, 3-in-1, windowless, portable air conditioner with natural cooling humidifier and 3-speed 70-degree oscillation and 7-timer remote control swamp cooler with ice packs for home and kitchen. Okay. It was $169. So you can get that. It's 11. No, well, actually, it was $189.99, and now it's 11% off for $169. But I was like going through all of them because I knew I didn't want one that had like the tubes in the windows. Caroline's husband Mike has one of those, and he really likes it. But I didn't want to have one of those, so I just wanted one of these that had the ice packs in it. And so I just like went through and looked at them. I actually didn't ask my neighbor across the street. She bought one, but I think she bought the really small one. I can't remember what it's called. There's also this evaporative cooler that's $369.99. I didn't buy that one because I didn't think I needed that huge one. This one had the best, like, it's almost like 5 stars on maneuverability, remote control, easy to use, sturdiness, noise level, value for money. So, that's what I got. Yeah, AOLOS on Amazon. They have like a store, and they have a bunch of different options for what you can buy. So that's what I got. I have it all out of the box and everything, and I haven't used it. So, well, I think I'm gonna get off here now and try to figure out if I'm gonna film any other videos today. I've got some other things I need to do before... Oh, wait. Did I get a new comment? No, Carrie's 2 cents. She's still the last comment on the vlog, on yesterday's vlog, about talking about school clothes. Carrie, you got the last comment. Anyway, I'm going to get off here, and I'm going to go get some stuff done around the house. And figure out if I'm going to go to this meeting. I think I'm probably going to go to this meeting tonight. Anyway, I hope that you guys are having a magically amazing Tuesday. And, what time is it now? 4:20. Right on the dot. And, I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out on the front porch with me. And, say some prayers for me for Thursday. And, yeah, remember these 3 important things. Remember these 3 important things. You can start your day over whenever you want, number 1. Number 2, practice random acts of kindness, but don't tell anyone. And number 3, and most importantly, make sure that you reach out to somebody and let them know how much they mean to you. It can be anybody. And I love you guys, and thank you for hanging out on the porch with me, and I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Well, maybe not the same time, but same place on the front porch, and I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. See you tomorrow. Bye. Love ya. And because I haven't done it in a while, I just want to say to you, in case you want to hear it, in case you need to hear it, or in case you just happen to stick around, one more I love you. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Love ya. Happy birthday, Lena.